Hello and welcome back to Marvel Puzzle Quest with me, P.I. McLeod, and I have an itinerary of things going with you today. There's enough things that I almost wrote them down, but that would be like being responsible or something, so I didn't. It's okay, it's in my head. I mean, if I can remember a roster this big, I think I can remember a couple things on a list, right? I hope. Ugh, what are we doing first? Well, it's not about her right now. We already did your welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D., Clea. You're stuck with us. It's more about, first off, you might notice something weird down here on my screen. This is just a personal note. VIP is active. What? I actually did it. I signed up for VIP. It's weird, I know. I've told you guys forever that I don't put money into this game, my own money at least. I use Google Opinion Rewards, which is an app on the Play Store to make free cash by answering a couple surveys, and that Google money can be used on MPQ to spend like $2 a month, you know, and that's all you need to keep the constant extra rewards flowing. Well, they wouldn't pull the trigger yesterday because like April Fool's Day, that bonus, all throughout April you could spend $1 and get VIP. You kidding me? I spend $2 and get just a couple hundred hero points. But for $1 we get all this stuff. Jeez. Never mind, I'm doing that. And that's obviously only for this month, but I mean, if you're going to use $1, that's a really good way to use $1. Okay, so that's the first thing. I wanted to tell you all about the VIP thing. You probably already saw it in your pop-ups if you're playing regularly like I am. But hey, it's super, super good. It's probably the best deal ever that ever happened in this game, because there's a lot of things you get out of it for that $1. Next up, well, there's two things left on my list. This is a minimum list. One is Crash the Titans. I gotta do it. It's Sunday night. We're gonna be running out of time soon. We gotta hit that. So I mean, I will be moving on over to here and hitting that Crash the Titans. But it's also the last day of the boss, and I know the boss has been glitched, but I'd be very remiss if I missed out on giving you my current fun teams to use against the boss and his side nodes. Remember, it's the last hour, so he's at the hardest difficulty. And, well, let's get into that in a bit. Let's get the crash over with first, okay? Besides, we all know the boss was glitched, so you probably all got it done way early to this time, right? I'm hoping. Crash the Titans. First, the only node we have this week to deal with, not two, just one node, against Jean Grey, who's cheating. 555 Gene, get out of here. You're supposed to be like an exemplary representative of Charles Xavier's school. But here we are. So, when Jean Grey hit MPQ way long ago, she was one of those early characters in 4-star land, one of the early few that had a passive. And we all looked at it like, whoa, what? Because that blue states, hey, if the enemy makes a match 5 or greater, she's going to stun the whole opposing team for 2 turns and deal damage to them. That's horrible. It's basically punishment for getting a match 5 or better. It's punishment for playing optimally. It's really rough. And back then there was no such thing as like a punishment just for matching tiles like that. That was ridiculous and unheard of, and it hurt a lot of people. And ever since then, I don't know about y'all, but it seems that we kind of see that whenever you play against a computer using Jean Grey, don't you seem to see a match 5 more often than not in the beginning of the match? I don't know. It's a theory that a lot of people have online, and I don't want to say I subscribe to it, but it seems to be kind of true. It's almost like we want to use Jean Grey's power on you. Let's throw a little bait out there to see if you remember what to do, or more appropriately, what not to do. Anyways, so her blue is the passive, does damage the whole opposing team if they match a match 5 or greater, plus 2 turns of stun for all of them. Yuck. Her purple and green are are team hits as well, but they cost a good amount of AP, like 10 or greater, I want to say. But the purple one, and I could be off on this, so feel free to yell at me if I'm wrong. But I want to say the purple one does team damage and removes up to 3 enemy tiles, like strike, attack, protects, those sort of things. And the green one adds like strike and attacks, I want to say. Makes you want to go and look in my roster right now. But anyways, point is, no one really ever thinks, I'm going to use Jean Grey for 2 big old beefy team attack hits and that passive. No, it's usually just because of the passive if they're going to use her. The fact that she's a purple-green user is nice, but honestly, we have plenty of people that use purple and green and do a good job of it. So, what up, John? You caught me on my procrastination Sunday, but this is a double threat. We get to do this crash and go hit the boss afterwards. So, without further ado, who are we using against Jean Grey? Iceman. I can see the connection here. Both of these versions of these characters, Iceman and Jean Grey, supposedly come from the new version of X-Men. The ones that got like time traveled, like, you kind of go to, those storyline arcs where we have to go grab our younger selves and bring them here to let them see what tragedies befell and whatnot. And you get the point. So 4-star Iceman, when he hit MPQ, he came in with this really cheap 6 blue AP, 4-turn stun, and that put everyone up in a tizzy. Just throw your hands up in the air like, what? That's a cheap stun for 4 turns, sir, ma'am, whoever you are. But then again, once it's out there, it turns into Punch a Snowman, which basically for 6 blue AP again, you do a nice chunk of damage. But if you're doing the math at home, really what that means is if you want to do like almost 12,000 damage, which I got right here showing, you got to spend 12 blue. 6 to stun somebody, then 6 to do the damage. So you really don't get the damage without doing 12 spent. Right, John? He was pretty abusable when he was new. But nowadays, we don't mind using Polaris for this sort of dirty work, even though she costs 7, because of the amount of strike tile fun she has. Anyways, this is a great power, though, still. 6 blue, stun for 4, and then nice big old chunk of damage afterwards. You can't really go too wrong with it. Plus, you can mix and match it. You can stun one person and then do the Punch a Snowman on a different enemy. It doesn't have to be the one you stunned. So, stun one guy, then kill the other. And the first guy's still stunned. Anyways, we're going to jump down to purple, Cold as Ice. For 8 purple, it's not too expensive, kind of a medium cost. Convert 7 reds to blues, and then reduce enemy red by 4. So it's like, tile manipulation, color manipulation, enemy AP, siphon. But then there's the passive, and this is new, mind you. This used to not be here. This is a brand new thing they added to him recently. Reduce damage taken from matches and abilities by 25% for all time-displaced X-Men on the team. There's only a few of them in the game, but they're there. So, obviously, Jean Grey is one of them. You also have, I think Angel is one of them. And then you have people like Cable, So, there's not a ton of them in the game, but they're there. Anyways. But it is kind of cool when you think about it. Damage taken from matches and abilities by 25% for all time-displaced X-Men on the team. I want to read that again. Matches and abilities. So if you make a team of them, that's 75%. Wait. I'm sorry. I'm thinking wrong. Scratch that. I'm thinking wrong. It's 20% for all of them. It doesn't double dip on them. I was thinking it dips on them multiple times. My math's gone screwy. Hey, I've had the kids all day. Anyways. But still, it's a nice boon. Especially when you talk about going against certain 5-star characters who like to, bring that pain. And finally, there's Whiteout. It's a pretty decent power, but it's probably not the showcase of Iceman. You got 8 green, and it does damage to the entire enemy team. so it's not bad for a medium price spell, but a plus damage for every blue tile on the board. Now at level 5, you can see how much the damage creeps on up. 2902 plus 260 for every blue on the board. It does cap at 15 tiles. This is better damage than it used to be. They did buff it. And I want to say the cost was dropped too. I think it was like used to be 9 or something like that. But it's not bad. It's a good ability. But let's face it, the blue and the purple are where it's at because I don't know, the purple helps you blue more often. Haha, blue more often. Anyways. So that's what we got here with Iceman. When he hit the, I think it was 12 for the green. Was it that expensive, John? 12? Man, if that's true, that is quite the drop. I don't remember it being that expensive, but I could be wrong. There's probably a resource out there to look it up anyways, but still. Okay, so here we go. When Iceman, by the way, when he hit MPQ, there was that big hurrah about the blue and then the purple. Was he ever meta? No. Was he abusable? Of course. If you had some way to get tons of blue, it was a horror fighting him early on. But not anymore. Let's go take down Jean Grey, shall we? Remember, no match 5s allowed. It's a one-on-one, so let's turn on the character effects. Okay. Hello, Genie. We're just gonna get some green and blue in there. No one minds, right? Now, someone should probably take bets on whether or not I'm gonna forget my own advice and actually make a match 5 on accident, because it's entirely likely. I get lost in my own thoughts. Well, sorry, Gene. You're going to be pretty much out of the game now for a bit. Here we go. Let's build it. And that's pretty much means it's our game. Because, I mean, at this point, it's kind of hard to go wrong. I mean, you could, but you really have to have, like, a lack of knowing what's going on in this game at that point. There we go. She's got out a stun, and that's cool. But we're going to do the cold as ice now and get a bunch more blue on the board. Yeah, countdown wasn't a nice space. That's true. I guess I took that for granted. Let's go with that blue. And then we'll stun you again. You might wonder why I don't save up for the 12, because honestly, I'm not scared. I just kind of want to see the animations play out more often. It's one of those rare moments when you're not really scared of the opponent, you just kind of want to play around. There's plenty of blue out there, so let's get this animation in there. Meh. Remember, I only have it at level 3. Could have made this probably a lot shorter if I put that up to 5. But again, not scared. I see the match 4 of black, but that does none of us any good. So I'm going to do this so I can match that blue. Like a... No, that makes sense, John. Like a car toying with a mouse, right? I couldn't help it. I apologize. She took my blue, and she has no use for it. You're on the... It's fine. It's fine, John. Just makes it more fun for me. Kind of scared to give her some of these matches. If I give her that red, she's going to take some green. If I give her this black over here, she's going to take some green. And her green costs 12, so it's a little pricey, but at the same time, she's not too far off. I guess I'll do this, because then she has to choose purple or green, and I'll take the purple. Yeah. Do that. Okay, here comes her purple. Oh, look at that match 5. I almost did it. I almost fell for it and made that match 5 right there. Nuh-uh. Nope. Not gonna catch me slipping right now. I mean, it looked nice and juicy, too. Oh, there she goes, doing her Neo thing. Okay, so we're gonna tell her to, slow down, pump the brakes for a bit. She needs to, have a timeout. She's done some bad things. And then we're gonna punch a snowman here in just a second. There we go. Punch. There we go. We got to see all the animations. Yay! That's like a successful crash right there, I'd think. So that was Iceman's Crash the Titans against Jean Grey. Nice and easy peasy. But let's move on to something a little more fun. Everyone's seen the X-Men vs. Apocalypse glitch that happened this weekend. We all saw the boss go live Thursday. And when that happened, we all, if you were paying attention to the points, noticed how every single boss hit was doing a lot more than it usually did. It seemed like the rounds, the amount of points needed for each round was greatly reduced. Like, look at this, round 8, and only need 180,000. It's like they're missing like a 0 or 3. I want to say it's a lot more than that, but I'm not going to go quoting numbers I don't know. Let's just say that round 8 usually takes a lot longer than being done within the first hour or 2 of the event going live. So what's this mean for us? For us, the players, it means you probably already beat round 8. It's not hard for any amount of people to get this done. I don't know, maybe even by themselves. Probably did that, I would assume. Even if you're by yourself in an alliance, you probably got this done. You got a max alliance rewards by round 2 with only 5 players. That's awesome, dude. Good job, John. Yeah, our alliance, I mean, we got all 20 people playing, and we got it done super fast. I want to say we were done by within 2 hours of the event starting. It's kind of ridiculous. Individuals were maxed. Yeah, it took about a little over a day because, you could only do your own thing. So you can't really rely on other people to help you. Yes, got it done instantly. True. So, okay. But we're still going to go through this because, hey, Apocalypse isn't, going to stay away forever. He might come back. And a matter of fact, according to some things I read online, they might just rerun the event, I don't know, right away. So let's prepare ourselves. They're probably going to raise the numbers back up to normal. And let's try out some things that you might not have thought about. Okay? Per my usual boss mode rules, we'll say that when I do these streams, I'm going to show you a boss fight and one side node with what I like to use, my 5-star stuff. After that, we're going to go 4 stars or less, nothing else. Because, let's be honest, it's kind of what people need when your chips are down and you got to help out your alliance. We need to see some teams that everyone can use. Does that make sense? I think it does. What's up, Dark? How's it going, man? So first off, the team I like to use against Apocalypse this time, which was kind of sick. You guys have seen me use it before. Okoye and Gore, and then throw in on Deathlock. This is ridiculous how fast it kills Apocalypse. I didn't expect him to go down so fast, but let's just say that he doesn't seem to be prepared for it. I'm going to throw in some team-up boosts and some red-yellow because I like that. We don't need whales. Get them out of here. What's up, Mark? Used Carnage, Medusa, and Polaris one every time. That's good, man. Good to see. I believe it, honestly. It's a good enough team. So, if your Okoye is champed, which I hope it is, these 2 4-stars do so much work. Okoye just sits there and pats him on the back the whole time, and, raising their morale. Here we go. Here's my boosts. Here come all your weapons gone away. There goes death already. Oops. Got one horseman. I didn't have to do anything. Oh, we don't need animations, do we? Can we turn the animations off? Does anyone care? I don't care. We want to save some time here. There we go. We already made one red match, so our focus points, we have one focus point. That's all you need. Get a red or a blue match and you have your focus point in place. Match some more team-ups. I don't care if he matches that away. He's dead. He just died. What was that? 2 turns? I'm sorry, John. You said you cheat? What did I just do then? I feel like I cheated. This literally does it every time. Gore takes out the tiles. And then Okoye boosts Gore with Deathlock being boosted by focus points. So you double dip Gore's shadow monsters, and Apocalypse dies by 3 shadow monsters basically ganging up on him. It's not even fair. Well, lucky for you, Mark, I'm actually thinking about using Doc Ock for one of the teams here. So let's see if we can get that rolling. Let's do it on the side nodes first. Yeah, John, that team works like that a lot. Any boss, and shoot, challenge nodes, it's dumb. It's really good. And people don't talk about it enough. I don't know why people ignore the idea of Okoye, Gore, and Deathlock, but I don't see anyone ever talk about it on any Reddit, Discord, whatever, and yet it just sits there not being abused like it should be. For the side nodes, I still use Okoye and Gore. They're super good, but I could probably do something else with Colleen Wing here. I mean, if we're going to be honest, let's talk out loud and honestly here. Not everyone's got a Colleen Wing champed. Okay? So you're probably not relying on her. You're probably not going to rely on Colleen Wing to get you through stuff. You probably could. She's got decent abilities, but I mean, at the end of the day, I don't think she's bringing enough pain by herself, and you probably don't have her champed yet for most normal players, right? So I'm just going to do this again so you can see what Okoye and Gore can do without Deathlock. Just a reminder to those who don't know. What about my Wasp team? Only one person take all the course hits. Yeah, it's true, John. What about your Wasp team? Oh, I'll definitely play around with the Wasp team too. I actually just used that against, God, who was it against? It was one of the side nodes in our today PvE because I wanted to see if I can get King to work real super quick, and it worked, obviously. But let's get back to this real quick here. I'll definitely, I want to throw that out there too. Oh no, my shadow minions. Too bad that when they die, they also give me their yellow back. I'll just put them right back out there. I'm not joking. It works itself. Let's do that. I could use some yellow. That'd be nice. But I'll just do the reds. I want to keep my team up, my measly 3 team up to myself. Sometimes I'll do stuff like this just to move a row of tiles down because I want more team up showing. Okay, Mystique. Let's see. There's really no reason to do this except for just to use a power. I'll get that team up though. It's nice and juicy. Oh no, not my Okoye. She shapeshifted her. It's okay. We can last a turn without her. No big deal. Oh, she's back. Or no, she's not back. Oh, it's a 2 turn. She has her shapeshift at 5. Oh, look at this fancy pants. It's okay. Okay. You've had your fun. Let's go with... We'll do some more yellow. There we go. And what? I'll take that team up right there. So we're up to 16 team up. That's gonna hurt. Only 15,000. Still, that would hurt a lot of people. There you go. That was a lot of damage, wasn't it? I think it was. I could do another one of these for, I don't know, no reason at all, right? And can I hit him? I can hit this guy. Basically, I want to get rid of people that are feeding her. No one needs to feed Mystique. Don't feed the Mystique, please. Beautiful. So now, I'll put on another Calming Breath, because why not? Or Indomitable Spirit. We have 16 team up. Let's just see if Gore can kill her. Guess she can. Thank you, Gore. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I like Okoye Gore. 3 hits, dipping into Okoye's boost every time, and then his minions give you back the yellow when they go away, or when they get destroyed. Yes, please. Okay. Let's see, what was that? Mark said Doc Ock. So let's go for it. Let's build a team around using Doc Ock to keep the enemies straight. Was it yellow, blue, black, right? Yep, there he is. Okay. Now, I don't need no more color filter. We just need a 4-star and under filter. Now, Doc Ock is not going to be doing our main damage. He will be keeping the death tiles and other tiles away, which is great. But we are going to need some way of making sure our AP stays up. There's a few different ways of doing that. What team would you build around 4-star Riri for those that have her? 4-star Riri? I think, Dark, just to answer your question out loud, I think 4-star Riri, I would probably do a 3-star Iron Man. And the only reason is because all it takes is 6 yellow, and how much red and blue would you get? Then you could just unleash Riri's blue, Riri's blue, Riri's blue, into Riri's red, Riri's red, Riri's red. That's just my first thoughts, but there's probably other options out there. I mean, I'm just thinking about Riri's colors, red, blue, and green, right? And then since her red and her blue hit pretty decently well, how can we build those red and blue real fast? 3-star Iron Man. That's just my first thoughts. Maybe we'll hit that option later on here. Let's see. First off, Doc Ock. So let's think about the horsemen we have to take care of. First off, there's the tiles. You have to make sure you get rid of all the enemy special tiles. Well, Doc Ock's there for that. He's also going to do a sidekick thing and get rid of all the death tiles too. So he's going to take care of 2 potential horsemen by himself, as long as he stays alive, obviously. Another horseman is for just doing plain old damage. That'll happen over time. We don't really have to worry about that horseman because it should happen as long as we keep matching and doing regular old damage. Using ability damage is nice, but it's not like we have to rely on something to get that horseman down. Finally, there's the AP one. He's going to keep reducing our AP in one of our colors, our strongest color, and we have to build that color on up. So it shouldn't be too hard, but we have to think about AP generation at the end of the day. One of the things you could do is like Mark was saying earlier, Medusa. Medusa helps at matching the enemy tiles, which you're going to need to get rid of them, right? And then she can also get extra AP off of them. But Doc Ock's going to be getting rid of those, so we really can't use that option. I'm not going to use Vulture because that makes our strong color black, and he's just going to reduce our black. It'll be hard to get Vulture in the air. For all those still in 4-star land that don't have an Okoye or a 5-star to tank. Oh, of course, Dark. That's why we're looking at other team options. First option I always like to think of is how to get rid of those tiles first, especially staying safe from death. And I think DeMarc has a good idea by using Doc Ock first. I wonder if we can make use of it with... I almost want to use Valkyrie now, but I think we could do something better with her on a later node. Let's look at Doc Ock's affiliations. I have an idea. He is. He's a technologist, guys. Ooh. You know what that means. When I start looking for that affiliation, I don't want the 3s. Get out of here. Deathlock. Because, again... Start of each turn, for each friendly synthetic or technologist, gain 1 AP in the team's strongest 2 colors. And for each enemy synthetic or technologist, enemy team loses an AP. We're not really looking at that part, but we're looking at the gaining AP. We're going to try to stay ahead of the curve by using Deathlock to counter that. We have black at 98, blue at 86. So 98 for black looks to be the strong one, because Deathlock's strong as 95 for red. So let's say we got black and red right now. What about Oz Spider-Man with Doc Ock? Oh, I'm sorry, Dark. What was that? I'm wondering if people are still sleeping on Karnak, who's basically 4-star Shang-Chi. I mean, yes and no, maybe. Well, I think the problem with Karnak for this is that you're got a boss with 40,000 hit points right now, and you've got to get Karnak to do that much damage in one turn, lest Apocalypse just recover all of it. So it's a great idea, but you got to get past those horsemen first, unless you have a way of getting to round 4, is surviving round 4, and then making sure he's fed enough blue/crits to get the job done in one turn. Not saying it's not possible, but it's kind of like a gamble. You're hoping you can get there and do it. So we got Deathlock feeding AP. We have person taking care of tiles. Now maybe we can get some more damage in here somehow. If we're going to be fed black and red, we could use someone to abuse them. Maybe one of these buffed characters. Maybe like, I don't know, Deadpool. He's got a 304 to 268 that automatically makes my red and black the strongest ones. And his red is no joke. Let's just call it what it is. 28,000 and 16,000. That's beautiful. I mean, I wonder if Riri goes here. Let's see. She's real close to here. I know she's up here somewhere. Did I pass her already? I might have. I feel like I passed her. Someone's gonna scream it out at me, and I'm gonna be like, I'm sorry. Ah, whatever. Let's pull her colors out. Red, blue, green. There she is. I did pass her. 117 blue, 103 red. Oh, blue and red. I like blue and red better because, honestly, her own colors are really nice and strong. His blue is super helpful for swapping things around. So that could be really helpful. Like just for last minute adjustments. And obviously her red just hurts a lot. So this could be good. Is she a technologist? She is a technologist. Hey, Dark. Dark. Look what you guys did. Dark and Mark combo. Doc Ock and Riri. Mixed with Deathlock for free AP. You guys both mentioned something. We make a team out of it together. This is beautiful. Let's see how it works. Okay, so we're gonna be generating red and blue, right? There's no harm in like helping that along. You did something right. You're so happy, Mark. Well, you asked about Doc Ock and you want to know who can team with him. Here we go. Deathlock seems to be a cool partner. Let's see. We're already up to 7 red and 5 blue, by the way, for those keeping count at home. Remember, you got to keep matching blues, yellows, and black to keep the tentacles going out there for Doc Ock to control the board. So let's not forget that. Even though we have a cool AP generating combo right now, okay, so we could push the issue, but I think we're just going to say, how much does she do with her red? 14,000 to the target if no other enemies exist. That's not bad. Not bad at all. We just got to get rid of these enemy tiles first. Okay, the tentacle's going to move. Went to green. Beautiful. Guess what? We got rid of the AP hating horseman. That's awesome. And let's get rid of this tile right there. Oh, we were going to have green dead. Dang it. Okay. We need another yellow, blue, or black match. So this is where we're going to use some of this blue to get this done. Oh, that's right. His yellow helps make AP too. Choose a non-yellow, gain 3 AP in that tile's color, restore health, and grant a burst health to Doc's allies. Finding tentacle in that tile, gain 2 extra AP. Basically, it's a good way to generate more blue if we need it. But right now, I don't think we do. So we're going to swap some tiles and make tentacles out of them. So like if we did a... Let's do this green and this red. You might think to yourself, but Pi, that's not going to make a match. Duh, that's the whole point. That way they stay tentacles, and the next turn that green and that red attack tile will be gone. Ouch. At least Deathlock will help nerf this upcoming hit. And he did, didn't he? There goes that. And we just got to do the damage thing still. When this enemy's unit done 14,000 damage, this is destroyed. Oh, we're almost there. We can kind of force the issue if we wanted to right now. I'm not really that pressed for it right now, though. You know? Here. I have an idea. Okay. Should we do this now? I feel like we could. How much is that red gonna do? 14,000? So if I used his black to hit him for a decent chunk of damage, right? That'll get rid of the tentacles. I don't need the tentacles really much anymore, right? He'll take that hit. Then I could use the remote control gauntlets twice. That'll be 22 AP gone. I could use his blue 2 more times. Not blue, I'm sorry, the yellow. 1 more time. That'll give me another 3 in red. Almost enough to make this run again. Use Ox Blue to make a match 5. I could. Do I want to? I'm trying to find why. I guess maybe to force him out of his death shell. His protection. I guess we could go for that. Now, I don't know what match 5 you're talking about, but I see the green one. So I'm going to go with that. Hope you don't mind. Cool. And he didn't get pushed out of it yet. He's 2,000 damage away. Can we uppercut him into the sky? Boop. Dang. He's so close. Can you, sir, can you not be here right now? We'll just match this. Remember when the arms move, they also, you know, when the arms move, they do damage upon moving. See, there you go. So all the horsemen are gone. He's stuck without his rejuvenation now. So we can fire away. So like remote control. Remote control. You can fire this yellow on red. Oh, guess what? There's enough to remote control. So yeah, we just had to manage our tentacles and let the AP build up because of Deathlock. Team of technologists get the AP built. So that's a 4-star usage for Doc Ock and for Riri. Nice. I was going to do something else with this, but you know what? Let's move on to another fight here. Deadpool. What's funny, I was actually looking at using him, wasn't I? Okay. Let's put in the pirate Deadpool. Why not? What can we use to maximize Deadpool's fun? That purple's super fun. I mean, it just is, right? People constantly like to use these two together because that black hits all the enemy team's strongest colors, which, you know, Deadpool's purple puts them all on. So that's a fun little thing we could do. Beta Ray Bill, John. No, I know what you mean. Let's go ahead and get someone to help with the AP generation, right? I don't know if there's really too many people we're going to use for that, though. To be fair, there's not... we might have to play this without such a crutch. Back in the day, we used to play the game without AP generators. It's kind of crazy to think of that, right? Folks can also use Chohawk to fuel Wolvie. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I'm kind of wondering about Jubilee, and hear me out. Deadpool is an X-Men. Wolverine is an X-Men. Jubilee, heart of the team. Let's see. It's for charge tiles. I'm looking for something else. Nope. It's the green. There you go. At the start of the team, for each X-Men on the team, create a charge tile up to the number of X-Men on the team. This could help me get some extra AP. And of course, with charge tiles out there, she does a lot more fun. So, yeah. Now, I do have this at a low number of 3 here, but that's only because like it just ups the team damage, which is nice, but I like the utility of Heart of the Team, because whenever Jubilee makes a match, you less health on a target, deal damage, or 500% bonus damage, whichever is higher. If there are at least 2 charge tiles on the board, this also applies to her allies. Just saying, that could be fun. This also stuns 2 people for 2 turns and does decent damage. So, it's good for cascades too. So, there's my plan. I'm going to run with this X-Men themed team with Deadpool, Wolverine, and Jubilee backing them up. Okay? I mean, they're both X-Men. Why would we not abuse this? So, I can see already I got some purple, I got some red. I even have a blue option there in the middle, but I'm not going to use the blue, right? I will use this purple, though. So let's go for it. You're not taking the charge tiles there, guy? No? I guess I'll take the green before you do. And I kind of... Does Wolverine have a good support option? Ooh. That's a good question, Dark. I did not look at his supports, because honestly, I haven't used the support on these guys in forever. I probably should have looked at that. Wolverine supports. If I had to use a support on Wolverine, probably the one I would use is Yarrow Root. Because Yarrow Root gives you a chance to start with a good amount of green, like I think it's like 5 green, and improves your healing quality. And he does, well, both things. Yarrow Root's probably the first thing I could think of for Wolverine. That's just me thinking off the cuff. Go on, match him. Thank you. Thanks, Magneto. I'm glad you did that. It's fun times. See, I don't need that blue charge. He can use it for Dakin or even Magneto if they want. I'm not too worried about that. I want the other colors. Like, give me... Oh, I don't know. More of this purple right here. Yeah, go ahead, take it. He's going to eventually fire it off at me, and I know it, and it's probably going to hurt, but, you know. I'm busy doing my own thing. Besides, how am I supposed to get lower health to use Heart of the Team if I don't take some hits? And X-Enforcer, too. I, kind of forgot about that. It's a solid option, though. More X-Enforcer. See, Wolverine can take these hits all day, because Deadpool's backing him up, and then we got Recovery sitting right here. I kind of want Recovery to go off because I want my health back, so I'm going to do X-Force first. There goes Mags. And there's a match 5. Let's get that out there too. Okay, now we'll put out this Recovery tile. And I guess I could take the match 4 of reds and trigger my recovery tile, but I kind of want the health back. So I'm just going to do this and let the recovery stay untouched. Because this is a wave node after all. I got more people to fight after these 2 chumps. Hey John, welcome back. Let's see, so out of bullets could help us out a lot right now. Why not? Let's do it. Whoop. That's a lot of health gained and lost by them. Jubilee's doing a good job feeding this team. I'm just saying, charge tiles every turn is awesome. Although it's not as many as I'd expected. Let's see. Just want to make sure I'm assuming at start of the turn for each X-Men on the team, create a charged tile up to the number of X-Men on the team. Does it only create in 1? Am I missing where it's creating them? I think it's not creating what it should be. What's up, Slack? Hey, man. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. We gotta go in and blues to black sounds like a beautiful idea. I mean, we're using no blues on this team. Oh no, there's a match 5 of black there. What am I gonna do? There we go. And I kind of feel like I gotta take that red into charge. Yep, there we go. Cascades are beautiful. Just had a hunch. Gotta take it. We want, what, more purple? Probably. Purple's fun. Deadpool likes it, so we like it. You missed the start. How do your alliance do in the early minutes of the event? Kind of crazy being done in a half hour. Yes, Slack, it was. We were done, I want to say, within 2 hours, because when the event starts, our alliance usually only has like 6 or 7 people that jump on it right away. But before 2 hours was up, we had a good, I want to say, 10 to 11 people on it, I think. And it was done. It was great. Great event, guys. Good teamwork. I mean, but if you've heard or read around the forums or anywhere else, there's a good chance they're just gonna run it again without said glitch. So, you know, here we are. We're prepping, right? This is the prep. We're kind of making sure we keep our teams in mind what we can use. Do I want to use her green? Probably not. I'm going to use his green? Probably yes. Double rewards sounds nice. Thanks, Mr. Nice Mike. I appreciate it. I appreciate the YouTube watch, follows, and everything else. It worked at round 1, came back, and we were at round 8. Dark, you knew we were good. Come on. Okay, we better start hitting Storm before she makes me wish we didn't pay more attention to her. And when I say hitting her, probably means doing this. Bye. We don't need her sticking around punishing me for every little thing I do wrong. We could throw, not that one. We want Deadpool's countdowns out there. There's only 3 of them. Boo. It's okay, we'll get rid of Wolverine right now. Thank you, Deadpool. And then we'll just do some X-Force fun. Poor Gambit, he doesn't deserve this, does he? Who cares, right? Boop. Okay. Okay, so consensus, Deadpool and Wolverine and Jubilee works pretty good. Takes a moment to get started, but Jubilee pumps out all those charge tiles and it feeds the 2 of them just fine. X-Force mops up after Jubilee feeds him well. Okay, so let's go back to Apoc and yes, Gambit deserves it, John. Wow, some people might not think that. Although, are we talking pre-nerf Gambit? Because that was annoying in MPQ. Anyways, should we try that Wasp team out we did earlier? We could. That Wasp team, let's see if it still works. What was it? Yellow, blue, black. But that was featuring Deathlock. Do we really want to do that again? We did Deathlock last time. We kind of know Deathlock works. I think I changed my mind. We know Deathlock works. Last time it was what? Deathlock, Lizard, and Wasp, and that worked just fine. Tell you what, I have a different version of the team I'll use on the next side node, not an Apocalypse node. There's another version of that I found that works just as well. Now, does Gator Loki work as well with Jubilee to use those charge tiles and stay invisible? Unfortunately, Dark, he does not. I tried that earlier, and as you saw there, Jubilee doesn't seem to always put out enough charge tiles despite what her passive text says. So I put out, for testing purposes, I did Jubilee, Negasonic, and Gator Loki, trying to get 2 X-Men out there to abuse it, right? But it didn't make enough charge tiles. There's something glitched with her. It doesn't seem to make enough charge tiles. So until they fix that, I don't think it's going to work right. Loki's best partner is still Throg, in my opinion. But hey, we're talking charge tiles. Maybe we should do something with that. What do we got here? Any character that uses charge tiles in the powered up section? No. No, there isn't. Well, maybe we should just do this. We used Wolverine against the side nodes, right? And it just worked fine with Deadpool and Jubes. Let's do Wolverine, Cyclops, fed by none other than 3-star Iron Man. We get some yellow, we feed these guys some red, blue, green, and purple for lunch, and they get to go crazy happy, shooty. Now, the hard part's going to be getting this AP up before they destroy me. This is honestly a gambit. We are gambling with our lives here that we can get enough yellow before bad things can happen to us. But let's throw on some of the supports we talked about earlier. We could try to mitigate our chances here by putting on the right supports as well. So this is going to give me a chance to start with green AP, which is nice, and healing health. But what if we went for something that like gets rid of enemy tiles instead? Let's say there's a couple of them. I don't think Stepford does it, right? Chance to steal AP. That's never a bad deal. Well, let's just do what we think we need to do for this, which is we need to gather the AP to beat the one horseman, right? So let's go to Cyclops for that and put on a yellow generator. We could use, I want to say, Korg gets us 3. Spider, or SPDR, chance for 5. That's probably the one we're going to use. And I think Sanctum Sanctorum is a chance for 5 as well, but it's 53% chance. So I think we'd rather use SPDR or Spider. Yeah, 66% chance. And when you make a match 5 or greater, there's a chance to give your team a burst of health. So let's go with that. We'll put Spider on Cyclops, so chance for yellow to start. Not that he needs yellow, but the yellow will go right on Iron Man. Why didn't I put it on Iron Man himself? Because I could go to, was it Avengers Tower? I could do that. That's another set of yellow. This is another set of yellow. I could do the Arc Reactor. Chance to gain red right on the start. I mean, that's not a bad deal, right? I mean, 5 red. When a supported character fires power, a chance of creating a string 341 strike tile. It's not really what we're here for. We're not going to have that House Party Protocol on. So it's really about that red. It's not a bad thought. We could put all of our stuff into one basket, though. You know, put the Sanctum on, more yellow, right? And then go over to Wolverine. We do. Is it Korg we want to do now? Phrasing, right? 3 more AP. So if all 3 of these went off, we'd have 13 yellow. I think we should do it. Let's go for it. That'd be fun. 13 yellow right off the rip. Come on. Let's double down. Let's make it 15 yellow. Well, does anyone here still play Puzzle Gauntlet? Wondering what people's pull on getting an upgrade past level 3. Ugh. Dark. I do it every time, but I'm not getting lucky lately. I'll probably run my puzzles tomorrow, actually. You know they're all going to miss. John? I don't like that talk. Okay, here we go. Okay. Oh, getting yellow from Spider. I got it from Spider, and I got my boost. So I have enough to do one of these recharges, which it might be enough. Let's just be fair. Let's go with that. And let's drop some of these down to get a cascade. Reverse psychology. I appreciate the thought, sir. We need to get rid of those purples. Those attack tiles. Okay, here we go. AP, AP, AP. What does this guy need over here? Apocalypse enemy has 11 AP in that color. What is my strong color? What is it? Yellow? I need... Oh, no, it's yellow? Oh, no. We could have used that right off the rip then. Oh, shoot. Maybe we just have to do damage to him. Oh, darn. Okay, so if we're going to have to do damage on him, forget the going after his horseman deal. They need to release... What was that? I'm sorry. Puzzle Gauntlet is another exercise of frustration. Yet they need to release a 3-star or 4-star that can reinforce CDs like HE or GG. Yeah, thanks, John, for the vote of confidence there. I do have fun doing those puzzles, so I do appreciate that. Reinforce CDs? Yeah, they need another person that does that. That would be nice. Let me read this blue real quick. Destroys a selected base tile in all red, basic, strike, attack, and protect tiles in a 5x5 area. There's 2 red attack tiles right there. I'm highly tempted. Okay. Although I think, in the interest of fairness, probably need to just do this X-Force and see if we can get those attack tiles out now. It still got rid of the red ones. That was not the intent. Well, we got the damage done. Okay, so let's do this so we know we can match that purple one out of the way. Deals damage and destroys a chosen basic tile. Yeah, I'm not seeing that working just yet. Let's move this down. Okay, that purple's almost there. Almost. Just need one more purple to come down. There it is. There it is. Beautiful. Just have to work it on down. Okay. I don't think we're going to get that yellow. I just wanted to get the attack tiles out of there, though. You know, one last thing on the board to really worry about. I did not realize that yellow was going to be my strongest color going in here. Be 100% honest there. So I'm basically planning on out damaging the guy. If you've been wondering what my plan is now, it's just we need to do enough damage. And his red does 8,735 for 10. This blue does 12,000. And I can do that twice right now. And I don't even have enough green or black yet for Wolverine, but you know that's going to be damaging as well. So, yeah. Let's get that green on up. That hurt. At least Iron Man could take the hit. He could do one last nice thing for us to take those hits. Do that right there. We need... How much does that blue cost? So if we can get 3 hits of that, that's 36,000 damage. So this should do it. Need some team-ups to pop Cyclops and clear a row. That'd be nice, but I don't think we need it now. First off, damage. Holy, that was a lot of damage. And I could do this. That's 12,000 if I needed to do that much. Wolverine and Cyclops do a lot of damage. People seem to kind of forget that. No. John Dark was right. If you get 10 or more team up, his red will clear a row instead of a single tile. So, okay. That idea I had earlier I wanted to show off with the whole wasp thing, right? Let's go to it. Sam Wilson Falcon? Nah. Jean Grey? No. Cyclops. I can go right back to Cyclops. None of those guys sound like what I want to use with this. I guess it's still possible. I just don't want it to be one of these guys. Maybe we'll go for Bullseye. Kill him first. Okay. We're gonna get rid of Cyclops here. Use him up. I'm gonna be hindered on 1 point of this here, but I still think it'll work just fine. Let's do the Deathlock and Wasp thing, because honestly, it is really fun. There's Deathlock. We'll change these colors to there. And Wasp. So, Cyclops is not a technologist or a synth. I can't think of the word right now. I'm going to look at it because I can't remember the word right now. Synthetic. He doesn't even have the stat. I just finally remembered it. Synthetic. He's not a synthetic Cyclops or a technologist, so he doesn't count for it, but we still get 2 awesome sets of AP. I don't think it's going to work. We got a red and what? Ooh, a yellow. Maybe it will work. Ooh, yep. Wait. Oh, look at that blue. That blue got in the way. I have to take off those gauntlets, don't I? Wow, it'd be blue and red I would gain, and that would go against the idea. Huh. I know, like, they want you to use Cyclops for this node, but we already did that. Let's chill on Cyclops. Let's put an old 3-star Psych. 122 red. 133 yellow. That's better. Blue and yellow. Blue and yellow. That works. I think that'll work. Yep. Because that's the 2 strongest colors. That's exactly what we want. Okay. Beautiful. So let's get to it, right? We're only using the 3-star Cyclops because honestly we don't really care about what he's going to do with this. If we use him for anything, it'll be like his black, his red, but Wasp should do enough, right? You've seen this before. So let's just take off the boost and let him see it all natural. I guess we'll take the match 4 of black that's just sitting. Oh, and then there's a match 4 of purple as well. Yuck. I could ruin both and just not let him have either. Real quick. He makes red and black. He makes red and black. So neither of them make purple AP. I guess we'll just see if we can get around this. Oh, that was lucky. Cascade luck. Hey, what's up, DC? How you doing, man? Why was yellow the strongest last round? Because of a support? Probably. We put on Spider, Sanctorum, and Korg, so yellow probably went up. I'm trying to imagine who would have been the one to trigger that. Is Wolverine's yellow his strongest? Puzzle Gauntlet DC? No, we're just doing boss hits because they're A, boss is ending, and B, we know that they're probably going to rerun the boss because of that big glitch we all got hit by. I mean, who's really going to complain about double dipping the boss, right? Okay, we're up to 6 blue, so Wasp is going to start having her fun here soon. Oh, give him a match 5? Are you kidding me? Of Of course you did, right? Why wouldn't you give him a match 5? Oh well. Let's start it up. Start the engine. Tactical intuition. And I have enough black, and I have enough blue, so I probably should just stun this guy, let him chill out for a while. So, let's make our own match 5 here. Oh, or I'll just put purple in my way for no reason. That's fun. I guess we gotta swap our tiles. Oh no. We're up to 1,200 for each of them. It's only gonna grow. I almost matched that green downwards, and that would have made a cascade that I don't want. I want to steal their purple so Bullseye doesn't use it. I don't want to match that green because I don't want a cascade to get rid of my strike tile. I guess I'll match that way. Did you use 3-star magic yet this evening? Ooh, no I have not, Mr. Nice Mike. That's a good idea. I like that. I'll take requests. That'll, as long as it's not Puck, we'll do it. Deal damage, ignore projectiles, blah, 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 blah. I don't really need to do that yet. I'd rather use that if I have to kill him, because I want to save the blue for Wasp to do her thing. Oh, you got rid of my strike tile, you jerk. Well, nothing for it. That Black Arts is going to hit too. I might as well just make that into a thing. There we go. 2,000 strike damage. Who was the third member of this squad last time? Wasn't paying attention before. Our third member was 4-star Torch. He's a synthetic. And so he was helping to generate that AP and just added so much damage because the wildfires were constantly going off. He was a great boon to the team. I think I said it was Lizard earlier, but I don't know, my memory kicked in. I don't know. Okay, let's switch it up again. Now we got defense on. Kind of wish I could make another tile, but we're just going to keep flip-flopping. I guess I'll take more blue. That way I can actually hit him. So this is working, but it's slow. I don't like how slow it is. This meteor hammer is going to do 33,000 damage. So someone's dead. Doesn't work with Cyclops. Noted. I don't want Wasp to die. She's kind of like the whole point of this deal. But I don't think I have a choice. I'm looking for a match that doesn't include Wasp, and I think she's dead. That's annoying, to say the least. Well, I could try to take this guy out now. Boop. Boop. So that dude's done. Who's doing this? You? Ugh. I'd rather leave him alive because he actually helps because of his black arts. He helps kill his allies. So, oh well. Poor Wasp. She doesn't deserve this. How much is her shield protecting? 3,000. It's not enough to keep her in. So, 33,000. So she'll be doing like, you know, 30,000 only. Only. Well, I guess I might as well. Should I just do the hit now? Yeah. Then we'll do this. Ouch. Bye, Wasp. It's okay, we just know now that if you're going to use the Deathlock and Wasp combo, you need to make sure all 3 people play on the same page. But oh well. Now we have a nice beefy protect tile to help us for the rest of the match. We can leave this tile alone. This guy, he'll probably kill his friend then. That's a good thing. Well, we have no more use for yellow, so let's do that. This will do 7k. We don't need to do that much damage. This guy's going to kill himself here in just a turn or 3. So let's save our red for the other dude. There we go. He's almost dead. Good stuff. Okay. So now, 7,000. This guy's going to hit again, which is going to be sick. I don't know if we're going to survive it if we get hit again. Take the match 5, I guess. Okay, that's nice. Can I get enough black to stun him with Psych? Oh, he stuns himself. That's right. Dang it. I was hoping for something with that. Now that red needs to clear the bottom row. Right. That's the problem with 3-star Psych. You can't control it. This does team damage every turn. Yeah, I think the yellow is the best bet. I'm just... Yeah. Okay. Let's do it. Oh, my projectile. No. Don't do that. Team up to red, yeah. Okay. The team up to red will get rid of that, which is nice. Beautiful. Focus points gained. Let's keep that focusing going. Nice stuff. I guess we'll use this black to deal additional damage. I'll stun myself for 2 turns, but I don't know if it really matters. Might as well. Got it right this time. Nice. I'm just going to keep building those focus points. How much focus do we have now, just out of curiosity? 6 out of 10. Not bad. Each focus point increases damage out by 398. Not bad. I mean, I guess we could do the yellow again. It's not really much of a reason right now. We do need to fire this red off because we have 30 though. So, kind of have to do it. Oh no, that was 9,000 damage. Oh no, we might just kill him outright. Yay. Well, that win was for Wasp. She gave her life for it. Okay. Let's see another Apocalypse team. Mr. Nice Mike mentioned 3-star magic, so let's go play. I don't really get to play with her too much yet, but hey, if you've been watching long enough, I'm itching to make a new team. Where did you go? Where did she go? 3 stars are selected. Trying to get the color combo down. Is she already up there? I don't expect her to be leveled that much. Or is she like boosted right now? Nope, she's not boosted. There she is. Oh, she is. Duck, dog, pig. John, we're not doing that again. No, wait. Slack. You guys and your duck, dog, pig. We did that one time. Oh, okay. For those who are uninitiated, magic is, well, kind of crazy. This passive black starts you off. She does more damage. Just on her black matches, mind you. More than 10 black, magic teleports the battle to limbo, reshuffling the board. Once there, blah, 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 replaces her powers, okay? So on the other side, when she gets that 10 plus, her other powers are stronger, but her teammates take 520 damage on turn start. Which is kind of funny if you think about it. If you get her going and then Deathlock's black rolling as well, you'd have 2 ways to hurting your own teammates, but then powering yourselves up at the same time. Crazy to think of that. All matches do 250% more damage. If you have 0 black... Wait. All matches? all matches? Does that mean like for other teammates too? From the old X-Men cartoon, this one's for you, Morph. Nice, Dark. Nice callback. Magic teleports out of limbo, reverting powers to normal. All matches do 250% more damage. I wonder if that affects teammates. I guess we'll find out the hard way. I don't want to put all my eggs in that basket. I have ideas if it does. Because, I mean, just imagine, if you will, a team where you have her with, I don't know, Shang-Chi, and you're boosting him 250% more. That's interesting. Anyways, Soul Sword. Without the Limbo boost, damage to self, 3 random black tiles, blah, blah, blah. Converts enemy special tiles to black. That's fun. On the other side, deals more damage, ignores enemy protects, destroys special tiles, but it drains 2 black friendly, which is obviously not a good thing. But her passive is, on turn start, she makes a repeater that creates 3 strength 292 strike tiles. That's fun. And finally, purple, which is cheap. Deal damage, convert 7 random basic tiles to black. Kind of reminds me of MODOK. You know, he has that one, I think it's his black that makes a bunch of red on the board. This is kind of a different version of that. Enemy team makes a black match against your team. We get 2 black AP. That's kind of fun, right? Magic takes 45% less match and ability damage from supernatural enemies. So it's a magic only buff there. But on the other side, as a curse, dealing damage, converts 3 random basic tiles to crits, then drain 2 black friendly. I like making crits. That'd be really fun with her her augmented match damage, you know. Once per turn, whenever an enemy makes a match in her strongest colors, or friendly AP is destroyed or stolen, casts a counter curse that deals damage and gains 1 charge. At the start of her turn, Darkchild converts 1 random basic tile to a crit tile per charge. Once again, taking advantage of her extra match damage, right? Takes 50% less match damage and ability damage from supernatural enemies. Okay. So, if you're reading between the lines, it really all comes down to, hey, get black up to 10, please. If you get that black up to 10, we could do some fun stuff. But then once you get to 10, you're gonna want to hover there for a while. You want to stick around, but she's gonna drain her black over time. So, I could definitely see some fun with this, but we'd have to be able to keep the black rolling. Trying to think of how to do that. Not just to start it, but to keep it up. And also, we're fighting Apocalypse, remember? So we also have to get rid of the enemy tiles, and we have to generate the AP for it. And I think I know who we want. Yellow, purple, black. Cloak and Dagger, right? Black cannot be strongest color. Yeah, I see what you're saying, John, because Apocalypse would keep dipping away at it. Shang-Chi already hits like a truck. He's boosted this week and you want more? Why not? But, I mean, let's face it. It won't work that way because you got to get 10 black first. By the time you get 10 black, Shang-Chi's already punched everyone into next week. So, I mean, it's not like that. So, Cloak. 117 yellow, 103 black. That's actually not a bad idea. I wonder if we can pump up their purple. If we can pump up his purple to be the strongest color, that way Apocalypse is playing with the purple AP more often, and we're not worried about it. I don't know. There's a couple ways to think about this. Should I make Domino as well? No, wait a minute. You said it earlier, John. Domino. And if we make black the strongest, we need black to get that, right? Well, remember what Magic said? If the enemy matches black, you gain 2. So if we make Domino in here and Cloak and Dagger, we're good. we're guaranteed to have black tiles on the board, even if I match them. And then when the enemy matches black, we're still going to get 2. I bet you that'll take care of it. Now, Cloak and Dagger's yellow, Light Knives, destroys up to 5 enemy strike, protect, attack tiles. So we can use Light Knives to get rid of the tiles. Black will be... The black generation will feed itself, obviously. And then Magic's going to start pouring on the passives when she hits 10 black. I'm thinking this might be fun. This actually might be a use for red, green, black. Apoc steals one per turn, right? Yes, you're right. He steals 1 per turn. If not more, actually. But I'm expecting Apocalypse to be matching black as well, because he likes black. It's one of his colors. And Cloak and Dagger is going to produce more black tiles, so I can always match them. Let's just say I want to try it. Probably loves it when a plan comes together. Eat your heart out, Hannibal. Yeah, let's go for it. Okay. So we want more black to fall. Oh, shoot. Did I put Domino's black on right? I don't know if I did. Let me see. I did not put it on full blast. Her green and red are more dominant. But still, it's there. So, it's not like it's going to hurt the plan. It's just, you know, it's not as much as I wanted it to be. So we have 6 black already. Can I make sure he matches a black? Like if I did this, that puts a black in his match area. Go on. Thank you, sir. Well, that's 11. We might need to start working on yellow sooner than later, actually. The hard part's going to be getting rid of the death tiles. Let's just call it what it is. Those death tiles are going to be a nuisance. Let's start working on the yellow. We have 14 black right now. Oh, we're in limbo. Fun times. We have 17 black already. I guess if I want to generate yellow later on, I could just switch Cloak and Dagger. Let's take that yellow. Okay. Deals damage, converts 3 random basic tiles to crit tiles, then drain 2 black friendly AP. Meh, I think we're going to wait till his guards go away. Once the horsemen are gone, we could deal with that some more. Worked well so far. It does, doesn't it? I think it's pretty nice. We got the light knives ready, so we can get rid of the tiles. So we basically planned on outproducing. Ouch, Cloak needs to switch. Cloak needs to switch super bad. Okay. It's time for Cloak to switch. First, we're going to do the light knives to get rid of this stuff. We almost got rid of all of them. Okay, they need to switch to start healing up. I don't even know if they're going to be healed up in time, honestly. Poor Cloak and Dagger. They did their job, though. Don't have enough to fire that off. I could do this. What do you think happens when darkness is on Apocalypse? Does anyone want to know? Like, do these go down that much in strength? That might work. I don't know. I kind of don't know if I want to do that or not, because if I use that black, it lowers my count, like basically my timer. You know what I'm saying? What am I doing? Let's Darkness Hungers. First Wasp, now CD, dropping like flies. Yeah. It kills you slightly less violently. Let's go for it. Whoop. Okay, well, I guess I should match that. Cloak, get out of the way. Oh no, not Cloak. Oh well. Did you see how his Strong Will Survive was like a baby punch? It was like 2,000 damage. Baby punch. That's really what that was. The dude was not threatening. I want to use these crits. Okay, let's get rid of this while we can. And we'll see if we can get rid of that black one up top if he lets me. You jerk. I was set for it. I don't know if this is going to work, fellas. I'm doing this augmented damage, but Domino is still tanking. Anyone else have an idea about that? I think it's not doing what it advertises. I think she's not doing what we thought she'd do. Oh, oh no, it's one of these guys. It's like Talos. And I say that in the nicest way. So Talos gets boosted match damage too, but it calculates after, not before. So like you don't see the match damage boosted here in the screen, even though she technically has it. It's you know, that's why Domino's symbol is everywhere. Like it says 65 per, but really it's 250% higher than that once I make the match. It's not boosted before. That's yuck. I don't like that. Well, looks like Magic's going to be by herself here in a second. That's a shame. Anyone in here team up land that can help me? Whales. That's funny. I could do that once I get the things down. I was not planning on whalesing it, but push come to shove, you know. Let's do this because I want to see if we get a green. Yes, there's a green over there. There goes Domino. Okay. Go for it. I mean, so far we're working on them, but unforeseen circumstances and all that jazz. This black is gonna be not nice. I guess I should probably work with the things we have right now if we're gonna have any hope of this. So what do we got? Permanent damage, drain 2 black, destroys 2 enemy special tiles. So, I mean, there's that. Oop, no more death. Converts 3 random base tiles to crit tiles, then drain 2 black friendly. We gotta go for broke here. I guess we'll... man, if he gets that on that red, that's gonna hurt. But he's got this for the yellow too. Yikes. Yikes, 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 yikes. I'm in a bad situation. He's gonna use a crit on me no matter what he does. Let's take this crit to start, right? Okay. Now he can make another crit. Oh my lord, are we pulling it off, guys? Wow. Wow. Magic did it. Magic did it. That boosted match damage after the fact did great. However, let's just keep that in mind. She doesn't get that boosted match damage and become a tank. That match damage of Magic's only kicks in, you know, after you make the match, not before, so she doesn't tank with it. It's kind of like Ghost. That's a better way of saying it. Talos is just horrible, so it's kind of like Ghost. Ghost does boosted match damage, but it's after the match is made. Thanks, Dark. I appreciate it. Slack, John, it's great. We only got a couple of nodes left. Jean Grey. Raw. Oh boy. Me and my using 4-star self. We gotta use this one. Okay. We need purple and green generation, right? The tricky, silly side of Pi wants to make match 5s prevalent and make the computer match them, but it's not really going to happen. Boosted match damage only for her. Shang-Chi will just be his normal awesome self. Right. Well, I mean, it's not just Shang-Chi, but Colossus. Like, 5-star Colossus actually boosts himself. 4-star Jugs boost their own damage. Like, those people do it right. These other ones are kind of like wannabe tanks. They only boost after the match. That's a big annoyance of mine. Like, if you're going to boost your damage, just say it up front, please, so we can use you as a tank. But I guess they're not supposed to be tanks. How are we going to get purple and green? I mean, if we want, we could use green with Vulture. He's a good generator for green. And we don't need to use black, so it's a good output for black too. We'll let him hold down that place for a moment. Purple and green. Counterintuitive thinking is a perk, not a bug. Give them 5-star matches. Could be fun. I think so too. Let's see. Vulture for green. Is there a blue we could use? I gotta stop my thinking the way I do. Ooh, there's Cho as well. How many times do you hear that in your life? Ooh, there's Cho. Wait, we need blue and green? No, I can't do that. I almost went a wrong route with it. Nope. I could do Medusa Carnage. Let's do that. That's more fun. Let's do that. Medusa Carnage. We get blue and we get blue, purple, and green out of it. So obviously the purple is usually used by Medusa, but hey, we got Jean Grey boosted here. Might as well do that. And the green can be used by Jean Grey or Carnage, which is pretty good. So let's try that out. I'm sorry, what was that, Dark? Which Cyclops yellow boosted him as well as his teammates? Almost always have to use Colossus as a second. I don't, honestly. For me, Dark, I use half Thor, 5-star Thor with half health. Cyclops, obviously, and then anyone who I want to play with. So I could use Colossus as the third, as my big damage dealer that gets boosted. But sometimes I'll use Shang-Chi, or sometimes I'll use insert damage dealer here. Because half Thor is feeding him so frequently, it's kind of ridiculous. Heck, I used it with Emma Frost once. Turn her into Diamond mode. Because, Diamond mode boosts her match damage. And then Cyclops just keeps boosting it too. You kind of can do some ridiculous things with half Thor and Cyclops. A lot of people can turn into tanks. Okay, so here's the deal. We want to make enemy tiles and match enemy tiles. So the first match almost doesn't matter. Exactly. Once I use that yellow, Thor starts taking over Psych, which I don't want. Oh, I understand that. I get that. I kind of try to avoid yellow matches. Let's just call it what it is. He starts tanking yellow over Psych more quickly. I just try to avoid him. Like, that's all there is to it. Like, because the other person's usually, like I said, Emma, Shang-Chi, someone else with a high red, and they're already going to beat Thor out for that fight. I want... Yeah, the only one that he usually overlaps on is Thor. The other ones, usually someone else is doing the overlapping, like Emma, like Shang, like, I don't know, anyone else. It seems like always the big tanks have a red. Am I wrong about that? Magic has a red. Ghost has a red. Jugs has a red. America Chavez has a red. Is there a tank character that doesn't use red? And don't you dare tell me Talos, because Talos is good for nothing. That's not fair. Talos is better than Puck. I shouldn't say that. That was mean of me. No? No one? Are y'all thinking? Because, like, I'm lost on that. Is there anyone that tanks? Puck doesn't tank. Although you want him to so his inner demon can come out, but that's the only thing Puck's good for. Colossus. Oh, Colossus. Jeez. You're right, Dark. Why did I miss that? Good job. Yellow, blue, black. Good job. Most of the rest are reds, but yeah. I guess good old Colossus filling in the gap there. I just need more purple and green. There we go. Thank you. Okay, hey, you're not allowed to hurt my dude like that, sir. Sir. See, match 5. That's what you get. Jean Grey didn't like that. Okay, so while you're sitting there doing nothing, this is 15,000 damage to the enemy team. Whoop. Should I do it again? I should. Whoop. That's the sound it makes. That's why I don't turn sound effects on. Mine are better. I could do this one, but I feel like if we're going to use Jean Grey, we might as well let Jean Grey sing, right? Take out Bullseye before he kills you with purple. Yeah. 12,000. It's okay. That was cute. I just wasn't worried about it. Health was pretty high. And we're done. Pretty much done. Do we take that purple? Yeah, we do. There we go. That worked. We need to feed Jean Grey, so we teamed him up with Medusa and, I don't know, like a big old symbiote. Okay, back to Apocalypse. We got 20 minutes left in this boss. Who else could we mess around with? No, not Duck, Dog, Pig. Oh, boy. Do we use Colleen? Do we see what Colleen can do? 180% bonus match damage for each hero for hire on the team. Oh, we could. Colleen takes less damage from matches and abilities equal to the value of all friendly strike tiles. That's one of those things that makes you want to put out a Polaris, you know what I'm saying? I guess we could use Polaris. We haven't used her in like forever. If we could just flood the screen with stuff, you know? Then we can't do anything. 4-star Iron Fist. The new updated 3-star Darkseid. Wait, updated 3-star... I know the update was coming. Has it happened yet? I didn't think the 3-star Darkseid was in effect yet. Manipulation 11. That's the same. Insult to injury. Team makes a match and destroys tiles, including add 2 strength attack tiles. That's the same. Green. 2. Okay, let's put it to 5. 2 basic black. Wait, what is this? That's different. It's like 2 basic black, blue, green, or yellow tiles. For each black tile. What? What? For each black tile, steal 3 green AP. For each blue tile, stun a random enemy for 3 turns. So in other words, that's going to be pointless here. For each green tile, deal 1781 damage to the enemy team. For each yellow tile, empower a random friendly strike attack protect tile. That's different. Is that the only change here? He's a joke, John says. Nice. Whenever his team makes a match or destroys tiles that include enemy special tiles, add 2 strength. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. 16 pairs of random tiles destroying any swap strike attack projectiles, dealing damage for each tile destroyed. So it seems like the blue just, you know, got its damage ramped. The black's attack tiles is stronger. This green got a real big workover. So what is select this? Wait, so this steals more, does more stun, which we don't care about in this fight. More damage per green tile selected. Yellow is better empowerment. The green is cheaper. It used to be like 12, I want to say. I don't know, Mr. Mike. I don't know if he's got what it takes here. I'm looking at what he could do. Wait. This blue. Wait. This blue, it did get reworded. 16 pairs of random tiles destroying any swap, strike, attack, and protect tiles. That used to be enemy tiles. This is anything. So, 16 pairs. That's 32 tiles. Dealing 1,113 damage for each tile destroyed. 32 times 1,113. Because I'm talking about Polaris, obviously. So Polaris, Doc, and I want to say Rocket, but I don't know if that's going to work. Wait, we use Colleen. There's a reason. Okay, wait. Here we go. Blue, green, purple, Polaris. Okay. Rocket's a good idea. The reason I was looking at Colleen is because at the end of the day, we still need to live. Okay? It sounds like a silly thing, but it's true. Her red. Her defense lies in her impeccable offense. Takes less damage from matches and abilities equal to the value of all friendly strike tiles. That's a big deal. So if you keep getting good strikes out there, that's an extra amount of defense that you have just built in. Deals bonus damage. And oh yeah. And while a concentration tile exists, she can't be stunned. It does not take damage from attack tiles. What does Apocalypse use? Attack tiles. So I just need to get a concentration out there. There's no way to start with blue without using a boost, is there? There's no support for that, right? I need 5 for a concentrate. But to be fair, I kind of want 7 for Polaris's fun with that, and I want 11 for Doc. So I don't know. It's gonna be rough. I think they're gonna be double dipping their powers a lot here. Let's put on a blue boost. She won't be in front though. Oh, I think, you know what? Polaris will probably be in front, which is kind of sucky. 121, 106, 93. Oh, shoot. No, Colleen's definitely in front because she's boosted. That's good. So she will definitely be in front for this. Okay. Let me see if there's a blue we can get here. Wait, what's the strongest color on our team? Blue's 121. 181. So it is blue. So if I put on... Where's it at? There was a strong color thingy-mabob. That's the official word for it. Is it Vibranium Ore? When you make a match in the team's strongest color, there's a 34% chance to gain 1 extra AP of that color. That's one of them. I could just go with Wong, is it? I think it's Wong. When a supporter character makes a blue match, 22% chance to gain 1 extra blue AP. Well, I might as well just do the other thing. The other thing had a higher percent chance. Wasp Gauntlet, smash damage, character healed, blah blah blah. Is it Coin Jet? That's for making a making a strike. Supported character makes a match in the team's strongest color. There's a 20% chance basically to create a strength 1676 strike tile. That's not a bad idea at all. Because making more strikes would help with Polaris, right? Right. What heals you when you match special? Oh, Carol's Communicator. If you're trying to lead me to something here. 44% chance to create 2 strength protect tiles, which isn't bad. I kind of hope that doesn't go off, to be quite fair, because we want strikes everywhere. Let's just call it what it is. And protect tiles take precedent over strike tiles when doing the Polaris thing. When a friendly special tile is matched, chance to heal the supported character for 2,000 health. That's always nice. I think Lucky does it too. Friendly special tiles matched, 65% chance to heal them for 1,000. Make a match in the team's strongest colors, 34% chance of improving a friendly strike. That's kind of fun. Crit multiplier is increased. Purple match damage is up. Oh, I don't want the purple match damage. No. We want to keep the blue up, right? Okay, so maybe Carol Communicator then. Swap that up. And then we'll go with what? Element guns. Fires of power, chance of improving. Yellow. I don't want the yellow match damage up. When a supported character makes a match, there's 61 chance to fortify a friendly special tile. Ooh, that's fun. Oh, purple gets moved up. Nope. Never mind. Nope. There's more, and I'm just not seeing it. Match damage is improved by 108 for blue. I don't want the red up, but it doesn't matter on her, right? It's Polaris. Powers deal more damage. Ooh. Could do that. If I did that, 229 for blue. Red is at 134. Okay, so blue is still the strongest color on the team. Beautiful. And hey, Doc, what you doing, buddy? Ooh, I love Vanessa Fisk. Chance to remove an enemy. When a friendly power is fired, is chance to remove an enemy special tile. I love that ability. And when this character, which would be Doc Ock, fires power, 28% chance to steal 3 random AP. That's such a good support. It's underrated. Not using Chewy. Ebony Maw's not bad. Chance to create an attack tile, black match damage, health up. Meh. Don't really want all that though. Tinkerer? Fires a power, chance of creating a strike tile while they are invisible. Yeah, we're not invisible, so it's kind of pointless there. Yaru just for green. Mirror image, friendly powers fired, 9% chance to remove an enemy special. Meh. Okay. I don't think we have a lot of options in this area. Where's Proxima? There you go. Start of the turn has a 10% chance to create a strike tile, just to make it for no reason. That's not a bad thought right there, just to make strike tiles at random. Do I do that? Do I make random strikes? Sorry for suggesting the Doc. Yeah, I know. You know what? You're right. I'm reading between the lines. Let me take Vanessa for a ride here. Puns. Let's go. We're taking too long. It's 11:52. We don't have a lot of time. The boss will end. Oh, of course the protects kicked in. Let's go with... I'll take that. I need a strike tile. But unfortunately, those protects popped up due to the Carol Communicator, so that's not helping us. We're just going to start taking these for our own. Oh, wow. Insult to injury kicked in. That's nice. I wasn't seeing this coming. Let's do that. Okay, I didn't think attack tiles were going to be like the big deal, but you know, here we are. We'll just take this right now. I don't see enough blues for me to do anything, so. Is his one horseman going to die here in a second? I'm doing plenty of damage just based on attack tiles. Yep, it did. That's crazy. Oh my lord. That's a lot of attack tile damage. I don't even have a concentrate out yet. Oh, because he's draining blue. That's right. So that's going to be the hard part, is getting blue, obviously. And he's going to kill someone with this death tile down here if I don't do something about that super quick. And I don't see anything but this purple match. That's kind of disgusting that that's forcing me there. This ain't good. Create a fortified strike projectile with strength equal to the team's strongest match damage. Heals the team for a burst of health. Any friendly concentration tiles, blah, 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 blah. Nope, just gonna take it. I kind of really need something to happen down around that death tile. I need a board shuffle. I'm hoping this shuffles the board. And it doesn't. Yikes, someone's dead. Someone's dead. Yikes. I wanted to use the new Doc Ox blue, I really did. But it looks like he's gonna bite the bullet. Can Colleen take it? Because I don't think Colleen's helping us as much as we want to. The plan isn't built around Colleen, right? It's around Polaris and Doc Ock. So we'll let Colleen take it. Okay, that was fun. Got like power, devour. Got it. Nothing worth talking about. I guess I gotta take the blue because it's there, right? Blue is barely falling. You don't get to choose, Sally. Apoc decides to target your weakest. Is that what it is? Are you sure? Because, I mean, there's a 3-star dude in this fight right now. I was pretty sure the death tile just chooses whoever's in front. No? Well, we'll find out soon enough, I hope. Let's match this one. The board's almost all mine. Ouch. Strong will survive targets my weakest. I know that one. Okay, so for each black, steal 2 green. For each blue, stun or anyway, that's not gonna work. For each green, deal damage. Each yellow, empower a random friendly strike, attack, or projectile by 300. I mean, does it just mean or none of those options work? I guess I could steal green, but for what purpose? Just to fire it again? I could use green just to do the damage, but I feel like I need to have him close enough to death to make it even worthwhile. So, yeah, I guess I'm just going to do this for now. We're going to wait. Because if we can get enough AP to kill him in a couple of moves, that's a whole different game. Oh boy, he's got 7 red again. One of these days you're gonna let me have more blue. That'd be really nice. guess I'll take this just to deny him more red. Wait, I thought his red only cost 7. Am I wrong? Oh, I guess the boss version costs 8. Nice. Good to know. Still not enough damage yet. Need to get rid of one more black tile down there. I'll take this blue. We're basically just trying to gather AP. Obviously blue if we can. But just to get... Dude, this is kind of ridiculous. I guess I'll take this. Ooh, match 5 out of nowhere. That's cool. Wait, we're at 22,000 right now? Wait a minute, we're at 22,000. So if I choose greens, I'm going to do, what, 2,000 damage? Right? If I choose greens and do this twice, that's 4,000 damage? I'm really close. I just gotta wait. Just gotta wait. Oh, man, it was so close. Okay. I can't stun him. It's tempting, but I can't. It'll just make me more strike tiles, which is fun, but I mean, it's gonna make one strike tile. I'd rather save the blue and see if Doc Ock can kill him. You know? It's just that much. This one? Come on, drop me some blue. Nope. Oh, he dropped an enemy blue. Ah. I guess I will take these. Sir, I need you to drop me some more blue. Sir. You're ruining my game. Oh, and there's blue up there, and watch him take it just because he's a jerk. Oh, he didn't take it. Well, that's awfully not jerky of you. Thank you. There's at least one match 3 up there, but I'm looking to see if I can make more out of it. I think I can. Let's do this. Now, of course, this relies on him not matching that blue. Of course, you do a match 4 to get rid of some of it, but that's because you're a jerk. Let's move that blue down. We're at 9. We need 2 more. So close. He's going to move it down 1 more. There's his death tile, which we can look... Oh, his death tile that... I couldn't create it. Oh, we have enough blue. Shall we try it, guys? 16 pairs of tiles. Remember, that's 32 tiles. 32 times 1,100. This could do it. I mean, it's not going to do enough to kill him, but I mean, it's a big deal. So let's swap. That was pretty good. Oh, and I removed that last tile too. Oh, and you can't rejuvenate anymore. Woohoo! You know, let's celebrate. Hey, get in here, Venom. There we go. Let's do the new Armed and Dangerous now. We'll target 2 greens. Does some damage. Oh, stole some AP thanks to Vanessa. Do it again. Cool. And then game. Wow. It worked. And that was it. The bosses are done. We had fun with that though. So, yes, the new 3-star Doc Ock can hit like a truck if you set him up long enough. And him and Polaris worked. But let's be fair. It only worked because of supports. Carol's communicator kept Polaris alive, and she kept that tank going. Colleen had to take a bullet for the rest of the team to survive. I wanted to get enough attack tiles out there so Colleen's defense would have been awesome. I meant strike tiles. I apologize. But you get what I'm saying? If Polaris and Doc Ock could have had a ton of strike tiles out there, Colleen's defense would have been equal to the strike tiles, which would have been great for her tanking. Plus, a concentrate tile would have mean no damage from attack tiles. It is a thought, but thankfully in the end, Manipulate for 11 did a lot of damage. So, there we go. So, there's a couple 3-star things we could do. 3-star magic worked well, too. It was kind of crazy how it worked out, but we learned how different tanking characters do or don't tank. Yeah, cliffhangers are fun. Okay, guys. That's it. It's after midnight for me over here. I need to get going to bed for work in the morning. We did some boss fun. We did a Crash the Titans, and we talked about the new VIP for $1 for this month. I hope you all take advantage of it because that's the cheapest, best deal I've seen in MPQ probably ever. So that's it. I will talk to you guys probably tomorrow. I'll run the Puzzle Gauntlet then. Okay? Thanks very much for watching. Thanks, Mr. Nice Mike, for joining. I appreciate it so much. And Dark and John and DC was in here earlier and Mark. I appreciate all of it, guys. No problem, John. Thanks, everybody. Bye.